Edgerton Eagles. The visiting team for tonight's game is the Academy Holy Angels. Starting with the reserves. Goalkeeper Dylan Morris. Goalkeeper Alex Davis. Number 3 midfielders Malazal. Number 2 midfielder Jeremy Cook. Number 5 defender Fletcher Barnhill. Number 6 defender David Schreier. Number 10 midfielder Kevin Krumpich. Number 11 defender Matt McWilliams. Number 13 midfielder Mark Olson. uniforms and t-shirts are available where the concession stands. Soccer fans in the United States who participate in high school activities yet have lower dropout rates and fewer discipline problems than their students. It's a bad high school activity. Bring out the best.
Get him! Go get him!
In the first 4 minutes, he scored that. Anybody can beat anybody.
Who is it assisted by? They knew we're ready. Yes.
kick. With over 100 offices throughout the state, U.S. Bank is pleased to be the premier corporate partner of the Elizabeth State High School League. U.S. Bank congratulates today's teams on their athletic excellence and sportsmanship. Coaches founding fathers, the state boys and girls section.
Come on, get it back over here, yeah!
working, keep working.
Visit the league website for more information about the Excel Awards. The U.S. Bank All-Tournament team will be named following today's championship game. Providing support for thousands of students participating in high school activities every year. Johnston and the Minnesota State High School League, a winning team in Minnesota.
There's a game here every 2 hours.
We're close with the save.
Let's get one, boo! job. Woo!
Smile, Daryl.
You gotta get some weak side roads working. Right now it's too much straightforward. I came up here, got $12.
carelessly. She can't find you
Is
back.
also the largest weight sponsor of SWCH in the nation. Students who participate in athletics are 3 times more likely to graduate from high school than to college. It's a fact. The school is the best.
Okay, that away, Jason! Come on, let's go!
Jordan Roy back in for the Eagles.
That's it. Everyone needs four. Seriously.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, there will be a board circle. And there will be a presentation of the all-tournament teams.
Good goal, that's all he does. A lot of coaches, they just have so much athletic. Yeah. They just look so They're too far to do this stuff. I heard you say God. Yeah, that was the one you said God. I just started laughing.
Class A boys soccer coaches should report to the baseball press box provided the numbers of the all-tournament team. Class A boys soccer coaches please report to the baseball press box. That's horrible. That's awesome.
don't play today, I think. Yeah. I think on grass, at least we get there's the one ball down here. It's awesome. What is he doing? It's hilarious that he came up with that. Thank you. People could have turned for that. It's out of control. It is everything. It's sick of it. What? I put the ball 50 rows. Did you? No, I wouldn't. Okay.
Go!
Keep.
David!
This seems to swarm on that. I know. Like a bunch of people training and we're in conditioning.
Going into overtime, 5 minutes. We're going into overtime, 5 minutes.
There'll be a 5-minute rest period, followed by 5 overtimes, 10-minute halves.
First overtime, 1-1. Good, who was that?
There we go, Stars! Let's do it! Reset the clock! Reset the clock!
Come on, we can do it. Get over here. Come on, kids.
Let's go, Stars!
One minute left in overtime.
Whoever scored in the overtime, it's automatically.
For the win. The Southwest Minnesota Eagles, the Class A state champions. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we will present the 14-member U.S. Bank All-Tournament team, chosen by a panel of soccer coaches. These students have distinguished themselves by their athletic excellence, leadership, team commitment, and exceptional sportsmanship. Presenting the trophies for the U.S. Bank All-Tournament team award is Marty Shimko, U.S. Bank Branch Manager. And now, the 2001 Class A Boys Soccer All-Tournament team. From Miles Park Academy, the goalie, Aaron Hagstrom. From St. Cloud, the midfielder, Shane Pepper. From Meadow Creek Christian midfielder, Ian Blaine. From Meadow Creek Christian forward, Ryan Phillips. From Rochester, New York midfielder, Chris Linsky. From Rochester, New York midfielder, Mike Cook. From Rochester, New York midfielder, Kyle Eichmann. From the Academy of Holy Angels, forward, Tyler Howell. From Southwest Minnesota Christian, defender Jason Jasper. From Southwest Minnesota Christian, goalie Mike Van From Southwest Minnesota Christian, infielder Daniel DeWitt. And from Southwest Minnesota Christian, forward Daniel Sweer. U.S. Bank and Minnesota State High School League congratulate all members of the Class A boys soccer all-tournament team. And now for the awards ceremony, conducted by Jim Coletti, Al Frost, and Scott Beltier, representatives of the Minnesota State High School League Board of Directors. Silver medals and a second place trophy will be awarded to the Academy of Holy Angel Stars. The silver medal will be presented to the Morris. Jeremy Pope. Zach Malazar. Mike Vicotry. Fletcher Barnhill. David Stryer. Malad Moy. Red Young. Peter Deutsch. Kevin Malkovich. Matt McWilliams. Steve Young. Mark Olson. Steve Bagozzi.
Did you see what happened at the end? What happened?
Nate Smith. Irish Rowan. Tyler Howard. Ben Clausen Jr. And coach Jeremy Driver, and Jason Brown. And now for the captain of the Southwest Minnesota Christian Eagles. First we need
Now, what a way to end.
of the Academy of Holy Angel Stars. Please come forward to receive the second place trophy. Congratulations on the win for the second place. The 2001 Minnesota State High School Boys Soccer Champions. Mike Van Otterloo. Ross Alcohol. Daniel Weidel. Sean Williams. Marcus Roscoe. Jeremy Van Hoff. Ryan Brower. Grant Van Gunny. Marston Bastille. Ryan Cooley. Mike Christian. Andrew Finlander. Daniel Smear. Chris Van Dyke. Student member Adam
That sums it up, guys. Where's my man? Where's my boy? I suppose it was worth a couple $4 drives.
Congratulations, Mike. Way to go. Hey,
Oh, excuse me.
that's fine.
Hey.
That's the last. That was
Assuming you all can sit down. Y'all. All right, first of all, I just want to welcome all of you here and thank you all for coming. It's obviously a great thing and an awesome accomplishment. Now I guess I know how Rocky Balboa felt, and I would think that these guys do too. This is a great experience and a great blessing that God has given to us. So why don't we come to Him in prayer in a moment here. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day that you've given us. We're thankful for safe travels and safe play and play that's honoring and pleasing to you. Please continue to bless this school, bless these players, and we're just so thankful. I don't know that words can express the blessings that you have given to us and the thankfulness for them, but we try, and just continue to be with us, watch over us, and bless us. In your name we pray. Amen.
To put a little perspective on this, I asked Mr. Scott to say some things. You need to know that he had a part of this team as well when he was, when these guys were, the seniors were sophomores anyway, and the juniors were freshmen. And he and Kevin Casperson coached the team. And so they have a big part of it too. I thought, he's a pretty wise guy, I think. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's real wise, but he's lost. Anyway.
Wow, you did say I was going to have to start things out. I don't know, let's first of all start with a hand again for the guys and for last night. That's where I want to start what I'm going to say today. Wow. Last night was the most amazing moment in sports that I've witnessed live. It was awesome, but you guys had me worried. Yesterday, Mr. Vanner asked me to put some perspective on whatever happened last night, some biblical perspective, I suppose you'd say, and I have to admit I was a little bit intimidated. Then last night, for about 78 minutes, I thought my job was going to be easy. It's pretty easy to talk about how great God is when you win, right? And that 1-0 lead, although I was white-knuckled, I thought, we're going to do this. And I could have talked about a million things. I could talk about perseverance, the little engine that could, kind of kept going there. We could talk about the teamwork, the body of Christ. I could have talked about how iron sharpens iron. This is one they've heard before. And that's one thing I do want to say before I get into the meat of my message, is that iron does sharpen iron. All of you, every single one of you, are part of this victory, because without any one of you pushing others, those of you that didn't see the field last night, so you are the guys that push the ones above you to be the best that they could be. So every one of you are important to this victory. And that's one thing I do want to say. Iron does sharpen iron. And so all of you, number 1 through number, how many on your team? 21 are part of this victory. In the hand for that. So anyway, 1,000 things I could have said about victory, and then they scored. And I got really nervous, and I thought, yeah, maybe I better consider the other side of things. So I started to think about what to say, and forgive me, but I started to think about what to say if, the focus here is on if you lost, which is a lot harder to talk about. And then, yeah, suddenly there was this pass, and there was this goalie coming out, and there was this flash of gold in the midst of about 3 blue. In the midst of that mess, there's this little soccer ball bouncing. Pulling his breath, like, what? There's a ball bouncing towards the goal. And it seemed like any time this blue jersey would come and kick it away, and suddenly I saw the net rustle, and I thought, that just went in the goal. And I realized what happened. And then it was pandemonium and mayhem and an awesome finish to game. Now, question for you guys. Mike, Jason, Brian, Jeremy, Andrew especially. How did you keep that ball from going in the net 33 times? How did you do that? Kent, how did you manage to get that ball in the net? How did that happen? How really did that happen? Now, you say, we're good, we're state champs. and that's true. But it's kind of like us in the crowd especially. be in the crowd especially, kind of, this thought crosses your mind. What was it? Divine intervention? Was it God's will that things happened the way they did last night? And that's what I want to think about. And that's kind of a hard question, and it's deep and theological, and you're all going, we got in at 4 o'clock, what do we have to talk about this now? But I want you to think about it. I really want you to think about it. And that's what we're going to answer today, hopefully. Everything in life, everything last night depends on God's grace. The fact that you have the ability to play soccer, the fact that we have the ability to take 28 buses, 4 hours, 3 times a week to 55,000 person plus seating capacity dome, with a band that plays umpteen instruments and fans wearing black and gold. The fact that we can call every 10 minutes back home 4 hours to a room full of volleyball players watching watching Monday's game on video while you were playing the championship game. All of that depends on God's grace. So, did God's grace shine on us, specifically last night, because we are a Christian school, and that's why the balls bounced where they did? It seems to me that to say that is the wrong thing to say, because then it doesn't depend on God's grace. It depends on us and how pleasing we are to God. And that is not the right answer to think about these things and to think about how wonderful this event is. So that brings me to the point I was going to make. Had the ball bounced differently last night, and things turned out differently than we hoped. What's important about your soccer season this year is not actually the experience you're having today. It's not the trophy that you hoisted last night or the banner that will hang here someday. That's all icing on the cake. That's awesome. That's the mountaintop you're on, is the sheer grace of God. And that's sweet. That's all you can, it's absolutely the sweetest thing. The important thing, though, the thing that you must not forget, is the climb along the way. The climb to the mountaintop you're on right now. The difficulties, the steepness, the times you slipped and stumbled. Lester. We got that. The times you slipped and stumbled. You've got to remember those too. That makes the mountaintop sweeter. The times you helped back each other up. Every step towards the goal which you've attained today, a state championship, every step is the point. Your relationship with God as you go toward any goal is the point. What if you haven't won? What if you weren't on the mountain right now, as Holy Angels is not right now? Would you have enough insight to see that the point is what you learned along the way? When we attain the mountaintop of success, we have the tendency to forget what got us there and who got us there. Your verse this year for your soccer team, your theme, says it all about who got you there. Psalm 127, verse 1. Unless the Lord builds the house, its builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchmen stand guard in vain. What should be your response to this awesome mountaintop? Well, you should celebrate, obviously. The sheer grace of God. Celebrate God's grace. It's awesome. But also, I want you to think of this verse, James 4, verse 10. Song we sing a lot, you all know it, blah, blah, blah. James 4:10, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He will lift you up. I have no doubt in my mind that if we forget that, to humble ourselves before the Lord, He will stop lifting us up. And the banners will stop cheering the gym. But you have achieved it. I don't want to take anything away from that. But remember, thank God for the grace He's given you. Humble yourselves before Him, and He will continue to lift you up. The last image I want to leave you with today, I'm almost done already, is an image of yourselves that I saw last night. The last image. After the awards, after the hardware that you got, that you took home, you knelt for a prayer. Where was the trophy? It was outside your circle. It was not a part of you. Because that's nice. But what was the important thing? It was outside the circle as it should have been. Then you took a lap. Where was the trophy? I think, maybe I missed it, but I think it was left behind. Where it should have been. Why? Because you were remembering the climb along the way to the mountaintop of the state championship. You were remembering what got you there. Each other and the sheer awesome grace of God. Don't forget how you got here. Celebrate it, but don't forget it. And don't forget to apply how you got here to your next goal. Your theme has been all year, and even the crowd chanted it, just one more goal. Right? Just one more. Now that you've attained all you'd hoped for in soccer, now what? Don't stop using that theme, just one more goal, for the rest of your life. And anytime you reach a mountaintop, remember, humble yourselves before the Lord for the privileges He gives you. Congratulations to you all, and praise God from whom all blessings flow. Let's give God a hand for the grace of God.
Wow. I've had some unique privileges in my life, and this is just one more. As I said so many times to the kids, they don't play for us as coaches, but they certainly, have a motivation and desire to play well, play hard, and it's just great for me as a coach to ride along. It's very simply. I have a few thoughts. I have a few thoughts. Try it again? Am I on? Yeah. All right. Feels like 4 o'clock yet this morning, so. Just a few thoughts. I've had a unique privilege of being part of Southwest, and again, it's not for me, but I've seen basketball and sport as an extracurricular rise over the years, and been a lot of neat things. And I don't want to take away from any of the other extracurriculars, but for us to see soccer be an integral part of another group of students' lives and reach this height is just overwhelming. And I really, really am happy for the kids, for the student body, and the team. I think it's just fantastic. So congratulations again to these guys. We saw this develop in my career for the last 12 years, and it's just amazing. We finally got to a 2-class system. Didn't have to travel the Mississippi River and all that good stuff. But anyway, I want to first of all thank Coach Venere for all his work over the years. These things just don't happen overnight. It takes time and a lot of hard work. And I'm sure you'll have comments, but all the work that goes behind the scenes to make this thing go is just unbelievable. I know Mr. Olson will hide in the background, and I know Denise will, and Mr. Bootsman, and the drivers, and what have you. But hey, it takes a whole big group to make this thing go, and it was just great to be a part of it. I don't know how Ole Hengel's fate feels this morning. But there was some kind of a veil over that net there somewhere. just had that feeling, and it happened. I'm going to diverge just for a moment. Next week I have to talk to the basketball clinic at the state about Southwest program of defense and offense that we require. I want to just make this comment. I don't want it to shine on basketball, but I was asked this last year at the clinic, and I'm going to be asked again and again. And in fact, they want me to talk about it. I don't know how to even begin. But what does it take to motivate young people to give of their best? And I'll tell you, folks, working here at Southwest, there's a certain pride, there's a certain, well, Mr. Scott put it so well. I guess I'll leave it at that. There's something there that says, hey, we will strive to give of our best in whatever we do. And I can't say enough again for these guys. How I'm going to define that word motivation next Friday morning is beyond me, but I'm going to use them as an example, and I'll tell you, they're great. Just a few other personal notes. just gave me a picture here I'll treasure. Thank you. You come to know these kids in special ways. A little bit that I had to do with coaching them this year. But if I could be an encourager, that was certainly going to be one of my roles. And taping, where's Mike? Yeah. I like to take care of their hurts. Anyway, I want to just mention a few other personal notes, and if I could, I'm sure I'm missing other people, but this is special for my wife and for our family. I'd like to acknowledge Jordan's grandfather up on top, please. Uncle Bernie, could you stand, please? You didn't get a chance to get the games. A number of years ago, I gave a chapel speech, and I was thinking about this. My daughter woke me up early this morning. Dad, what happened? I read it and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, I laid in bed for a little while just thinking, what in the world am I going to say if I have to say something? And I thought about a chapel speech I gave a number of years ago, and I looked back at it for a little bit. But essentially it said, what's up there? Celebrating God's gifts. I just want to leave that thought with you. If it's 22 of us up here, or whatever the case may be, it's a lot more than that. It's Mrs. Snyder's in the band, it's statisticians, it's loyal fans and love and support around that makes this thing go. And that's why we have this opportunity. We are celebrating God's gifts together. He's blessed us all in unique ways. And I've just been so blessed to have neat associations with young men who have made good choices. When you make good choices, you provide opportunities for the big blue. And they did that last night, and it's great. So my thanks to them in a very personal way, and to all of you. End of that part. I would also like to just make a personal comment. Coach Casperson could not be here. He had to be at a meeting. And Larissa asked if I would make a comment or two, and I would gladly oblige. I came to know Kevin several years ago. It was 4 years ago that we traveled to the famous town of Caledonia on a little football field. But anyway, that year with Coach Van Der Ray and asking Coach Casperson to help, started a little thing for us. We got a little new blood in, some youth, someone who's excited about the game, and he was certainly very much a part of this group, as much as he could be. And I want to, in absenteeism, thank him on behalf of the team, and also acknowledge Coach Casperson, if you would please. With that, again, I'm sure Coach Casperson doesn't have a lot to say, but Mr. Van Der Ray gave each of us as coaches an opportunity to talk to the guys before the Blake game, because we had to get our 2 cents worth in. Okay, you all want to be with the winners and what have you. But anyway, there are a few things that we wanted to just convey, and I know for Coach Casperson, all of his experiences at Dort and in high school, he had never gotten to this level with a team, and that had to be pretty special for him. So my thanks to all of you. It was a great ride, and I'll never forget it. Thank you very much.
We're going to have 2 players talk on behalf of the team. Swire, and Marcus. So, Mike and Jordan.
I just want to dedicate these 6 playoff games and pretty much the whole season to our defense. stepped in right when we needed him. The first year he's played defense, so it looks like he improved quite a bit. And Bull, go way back to the first game of the season against Minnewaska. He made a great save on a penalty kick. I think that set the tone for how he was going to play the rest of the season. So, our goal at the beginning of the season wasn't even, we weren't even looking at winning the state. It was, we wanted to have a shot at winning the section. When we won the section, we were all like, man, we're good enough to play with the big boys. Once we got to state, we had a lot of confidence, and our defense carried us through. And I just want to thank God for all the blessings He gave our team after all the time that we're
As a team, we know that a lot of people did a lot of work behind the scenes for us, and I just want to thank some of them right now. One of them is Mr. Alfords. Would you guys stand up, please? More time and effort than most of us know, I bet, so thank you, Mr. Alfords. And we also want to thank Denise for all her work in the office. She helped get tickets or how many phone calls she took, but she deserves a big thank you. And also all the teachers on the staff. I'm not sure what everybody did or how everybody worked, but I know they all pitched in somehow, so thank you, teachers. And, I also want to say thank you to our two assistant coaches, Mr. Hoekstra and Mr. Casperson. They worked a lot with us, and yeah, they helped us out quite a bit. And a very special thank you to Mr. Vandre. He's put up with us, put up with a lot from us this season, and he's always kept us on task. He's always pushed us to be our best, and he made us run when we didn't want to. Shabam! Not a good sign. And he saw the potential in this team, I think, more than we did. And he brought it out in us, so thank you, Mr. Vandre. Also the pep band for coming out and playing at the games, even when it is snowing and 20 below outside. And as a whole team, we want to say thanks to our parents for sticking behind us all season and buying all sorts of t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff. That's pretty cool. And yeah, just thank you guys. You guys have been amazing throughout this whole season and tournament run. You guys are the best fans. And of course we want to thank God too, because He's the reason behind all this, and without Him, none of this is going to happen.
My face is getting tired from smiling all the time. So is this a harvest season or what? A lot of gold and some blue. I love harvesting that kind of stuff. Also need to apologize for all of you that have sore throats or lost your voice or needed to throw up last night. It wasn't my fault. It's these guys' fault. It wasn't my plan. Also the phrase stubborn Dutchman takes on a new meaning for me now. Boy. And parents, what came home last night was not your son. It was only part of your son. To find the rest of your son, you're going to have to go back to the Metrodome and scrape around on the AstroTurf, and you're going to find bits and pieces of him up there. They certainly left a lot of their heart and soul in the dome. And teachers, you need to know that we gave out these passes on the Blake night, and of course they had to have these to get in the game, so they had to keep track of them. And nobody lost their passes. It all worked out great. So, you do not need to accept excuses, at least from these 21 gentlemen. When they come to class and they don't have stuff, they know how to do it when it counts. A lot of the thank yous have gone on, and I guess I need to say some thank yous too, and some of this probably is repetitious. And of course, whenever you start thanking people, sometimes people get left out, but isn't that the way teams are and the way life is, in that there's always the people behind the scenes, but then there's always people even behind those people, and so it goes a long way. And so it probably takes a village to make it to the championship, and many, many people are included, and you've already heard about Alfers and Bootsman and Denise and the pep band. It was great having our pep band there, because it was our pep band, not somebody else. And it sounds wonderful. I'm not sure what to do for Mrs. Snyder's to thank her enough for. Talk about behind the scenes. Amazing. And our bus drivers learned how to drive in the wind, if they didn't already know that. So really hard work was done, particularly the night coming back from the Blake game. Brookheis and Hoekstra taped ankles. I know how to tape ankles, but I hate it. So, and I'm not that good at it, since they are. They took over. Brookheis actually would tape my boys before volleyball practice sometimes, so thank you a lot for that. He also is one of the bus drivers that helped us out, as you know. Staff support. Volleyball team hasn't been mentioned. They're the ones who made those banners for our bus. I feel kind of bad because, you know, all soccer, hoopla, the volleyball team kind of, but they won Tuesday. You all know that, right? Playing tonight. Ladies, I don't know what the guys felt when I came on the bus and all the banners were there. That was great. It was just great. Travis, thank you for the free food. After the Blake game, the referee, one of the referees that was here was up there as well, and he asked if the pizza ranch was going to be open for free food at 2 o'clock in the morning. Chandler School deserves a thanks. We used their gym 2 times for practices so we could get ready for the turf. Obviously the fans, parents, you've been a wonderful support, and thank you for the oranges at every game. Needed that. And the coaches, Scott, Kevin, Hoekstra. Thank you much. And of course we have 21 players. We also have a manager named Adam Reiswick, who carried around a lot of wet towels and sneaky uniforms and a lot of junk. And our statistician, Kayla Folsom. Who couldn't be part of the locker room celebration. So, and then of course there's the staff behind our teaching staff, some extra cooking duties, some adjustments there. Our washes uniforms after every game, washes towels all the time, and they're always there the next morning. So thank you to those people as well. behind every man, many anyway, is a wife. And so, thank you, Linda. I can't say any more about that because I'll break down the ball, and so we'll just move on. The team, you guys, thanks for the ride. I mean, you know, they had to do all the running. I just got to say shabam all the time. I love that word. It actually comes from my high school basketball coach who always used that word when he made us run. And his philosophy was, if you can't outskill them, you run them into the ground. Well, that's what we do. And so, guys, you just can't say enough, and maybe we'll just leave it at that. So, we'll see what else I can say here. Some season comments. You know, where do you start with this whole thing? Maybe you should start in grade school. I remember when some of these guys were way little kids, second, third grade, and when we'd play soccer, they were always on the other field playing soccer rather than playing football, like a lot of other kids do. And so there was something then already. I remember particularly Pooh being over there playing soccer as a little squirt. And I thought, oh, hey, maybe something's happening here. Well, yeah, something did happen. Or maybe we should start last spring when I got these guys together and I said, you guys have some goals and a lot of potential. And I read them a story, and I don't know if they remember that or not, but you can have a lot of talk and a lot of whatever, but unless you start doing something about it, of course, nothing's going to happen. So these guys, all summer, started to get in shape. They came into this season in the best shape of probably any team I've ever had. And they worked during the summer on their skills, and all of that, of course, is part of that mountain climb that Mr. Scott talked about. Maybe the whole thing started at the end of last season when, with 13 seconds left in the second overtime against Prior Lake, they scored a goal. And we were the ones that came home, you know, losers and sad and so on. There's something about that ending of that game that I think maybe was a motivator, I don't know. Or maybe you should begin on August 13 at 6 o'clock with the word shabam when they took up on the 2-mile run. I don't know. But in any case, we're at the end of things now, so maybe it's not so important to talk about beginnings. I also recall talking to a number of parents of these guys when they were freshmen, particularly the seniors when they were freshmen, saying, your son's going to play a lot of soccer. And I could see potential back then already, and of course also a love for the game. As far as the season goes, probably a turning point would be the Western game, which we all want to forget. Something didn't go right, something. Almost everything did go right in that game. But, maybe some of you know this, the next day, or Wednesday in practice, we had maybe the best practice of the year. And that was the turning point, and some things happened in that practice, and then from there right on through, it was just amazing. So I think that Western game probably was a good thing for it. I know it was a good thing for us, because it was a turning point. In looking at the season, I have some coaching hints for any of you prospective soccer coaches. First of all, when you're making kids do wind sprints, at a certain point they start giving you the stare, which means, Coach, I hate you, quit this. At that point, ignore it, look away, and say, shabam. That's exactly what I did. Secondly, in preparation for the state tournament, you got to do something. So I always wanted to try this. Took our 2 goalposts, placed them about 30 yards apart, backwards to each other, so they were open to the opposite side. Threw 2 balls out there, and we played 2-ball soccer with no out of bounds with backwards goals. I don't know if that is what wins you state championships, but it did work for us. And a third hint, number of shots on goal doesn't matter, scoring percentage does. We had some themes all year. One of them or a couple of them that kind of fit together, was playing with intensity, hustle, never give up. I think we saw that last night. We also worked on winning the ball, which kind of goes along with that. We also worked on a thing I just called focus, and the focus was we're going to focus on the game, we're going to focus on our team, we're going to focus on playing for God, and we're not going to get into it with the other team, we're going to stay clean as much as we're able, and no revenge, none of that kind of stuff, and this team came through on that, particularly last night. Many of you probably, maybe none of you, saw the game between Holy Angels and Rochester Brewers on Monday. I saw that game. By the end of the game, there was well over 40 fouls between the two teams. It was awful. And I was worried. So before the game, we talked about that. I said, you guys have to maintain your focus. Get into the game, and it's clean as a whistle. I think at halftime, we had 2-3 fouls. And they had 5-6, I don't know, it wasn't bad. I saw a totally different Holy Angels team last night than on Monday. And I think it's mostly because these guys refused to mix it up. And they maintained their own integrity. And for that, they probably deserve the best. And showed. There's a fellow by the name of Peter, we call him Peter Gorgeous. His name maybe is it's Peter Jorge, I don't know. But anyway, he was a referee here for the the first two section games. And he was here also last year. He's fallen in love with our team. He was in the snow at Blake. He was in the dome. He was there last night. Some of you met him. He just loves these guys. And it comes down to sportsmanship and the fact that we play straight up soccer. Also talked to another referee last night who is going to ref the AA Championship boys today. And he said, this is going to go down, they're going to talk about this for 15 years. But a big part of it was, there's two things to it, but part of it was, again, the sportsmanship. And he had also talked to the head referee, who I thought last night did an outstanding job. But anyway, he had talked to him, and that fellow also remarked about the sportsmanship. And that theme came back over and over and over again. So that part, I'm just so pleased with, so pleased with. The other thing that referee mentioned was that now there is hope for outstate teams. Outstate meaning not Minneapolis and not Rochester. I'm not sure, but I think we're the first outstate team, A or AA, to win the championship up there. And they have this notion that they're the elite teams and we're the farm boys in a pasture. I like our pasture. So people saw something. Not sure how many teams get this, but we did do it again. That banner isn't just the team, it's all of us together. A couple of other themes. The just one more was already alluded to. I probably should explain that completely. Soccer is a very difficult sport in that, or the part of it's difficult. And the difficult part is when you are in a situation, it's sometimes very difficult to see the big picture. And so a person's coming to you with the ball and you tackle them, whatever, so what? You know, or I make a pass here, so what? And that's because scoring doesn't happen that often. And so one of the things I thought about was these guys need to get a mentality where everything they do leads to the next thing, which leads to the next thing, which leads to the next thing. And it might be 30, 40, 50 things before we actually get to the goal. So it really wasn't just one more goal so much. It was do whatever you need to do and do it well so that the next thing can happen and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing to get just one more goal. So that really is the meaning, the full meaning of that thing. And the other thing is that in soccer, they say that a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead to have because you kind of back off and then the other team scores and then you play scared and then they score again and then you get beat. These guys weren't like that. That's another part of that. No matter what, you keep working hard. No matter what the score is, it doesn't matter, and you go for just one more. Of course, it's just one more action to lead to just one more goal, to lead to just one more game, etc., etc., etc. So that was a big theme that we pushed all year as well. I think those of you that have had me in class know I like to do question comment. So we have a few minutes for a question comment. That means you ask questions or make comments, and then I sometimes respond, or sometimes I say nothing.
Who scored the last goal?
Pardon me?
Who scored the last goal?
The last goal?
Yeah.
Would that person please stand? This is your chance to find all the stuff on these guys, you know?
Did they get haircuts now?
The question was, can they get haircuts now? I don't even know where that came from.
Which ones are on the All-State team?
The All-State team people, let's see, Mike Bonadolu, Jason.
Stand up.
Jason was one of those people. Daniel DeWitt. Where is Mr. Moss? Where is he going to shave his goatee? Now. Just in a bit. When I'm finished, then he will do that. Okay.
I thought the whole team should have been on the All-State team.
He thought the whole team would have been on the All-State team.
How come they don't broadcast soccer?
I'm not going to go there. I wasn't even interviewed after the game. No one knows any of my thoughts, except for you now, dude. Here's your chance.
I think Jeff Malata should be applauded for bringing it to Edgerton.
Did I have the guys chosen to do the shootout? At the end of the season in practices, I did have them shoot some extra penalty shots, and I sort of picked out 5. And then if it's still tight at night, you have to have another 5, so I got that far. So yes, I did, although if we came to a shootout, I might have just gone with my gut. So I don't know what I would have actually done. But I had the 5 picked, and maybe I would have changed it because of, coach's guts are really weird things. You gotta know that.
I was just wondering where this team would be without my 2 grandsons.
These 2 grandsons, please stand up. I'm not going to go there either.
Which player wasn't tired after the game?
Yeah, I did finally see Jordan Coy suck an air.
Randy can say something that I can too.
Okay, here we go.
We have 2 grandsons too.
Don't feel bad if you only have 1 grandson. I love them all.
Are the videotapes going to be available of the championship game?
There's really not a videotape of the whole game, there's just highlights, right? Of the various games, but yeah, I think copies can be made. Oh. Here we go.
I've got a video of the whole game.
Oh, okay. So we can contact you.
Well,
You put that on public channel access?
yeah.
Think about that. Better write that down. I'll
Yeah.
forget. Put it on public channel access.
Did you all see on varsity? Who told me that last night? I did. VarsityOnline.com. When I came home at 3 in the morning, it was on the internet already. Picture of the guys with the trophy.
Yeah, check the internet. Stuff's on. Last question. Oh, eventually, if you'd all hand in your phone bills, not that we're going to pay them. We just want to know how much it cost. It's kind of interesting. Hand it to Bridget. She wants to know. All the phone stuff. Okay, we're going to bring this in for a landing here. Mr. Scott did mention our verse for the year. Unless the Lord builds the house, or in our case, unless the Lord builds the team, its builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, or in this case the team, the watchmen stand guard in vain. And that was the biggest goal by far for our team this year, was to play before God. And in fact, we dedicated every game to God before we played. Now, we would certainly not want to say that we accomplished that goal all the time. We definitely sinned while we played this year. But that still was our goal, and often I think we accomplished that. Another major theme was, as has been stated so often, was thanking God for all of the gifts that He gave so that we could experience what we did. And so I, again, want to thank God for that. And as many of you saw, we had a prayer circle at the end of a game. We always just started our games with prayer. And at the end of the game, the various designated captains would end those in prayer. And often those prayers reflected those 2 themes, which was a wonderful experience for me. And so, let's also finish this with prayer. Our Father, it's wonderful, the many, many gifts you give, and we're so joyful in the fact that we can experience these. And we know that without you, it's fun for a while, and then it becomes meaningless. But we know that with you, things carry meaning and for all eternity. And so we want to praise you and give you all the honor and all the glory because of your gift of play and of all the other things, the blessings, the material blessings you give to make all these things possible. We ask also that you would continue to bless each of the players on the team, that they could use this experience to become better kingdom workers for you in the rest of their lives. This would be a springboard for more service of you. Thank you for each one of these guys. Bless them. And bless all of us together. Thank you for this school, community, all the support, for all the gifts given. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
How about just one more rousing applause for these guys? guess, tour Edgerton via fire truck, and there are some debts to be paid, however. I've had a similar experience happen when I could insert my whole foot in my mouth, and back in North Carolina I had to shave my head for something similar as this. I think the guy who has to shave his face has more hair on his face than his head, so this works pretty well. Maybe the seniors from the soccer team ought to start. I've got a chair over there with the clippers. I think maybe everybody could witness this. But anything, what if you could kind of get that progress going over there. Also, students from Southwest, we are eating from now until 12:30, 12:45, thereabouts. So if we could kind of get that progress going as well. And yeah, thank you so much again, everybody, for coming and all your support and all your help.
I think we should just leave it like that.
That's quick.
Do it.
Anytime, Rob.
His mustache, too. Bring out the mustache. Nice job. Not bad.
Were you there last night?
I was on Monday. I couldn't. I was busy last night. So.